Welcome to Valerie's Real Talk podcast. My name is Valerie Smith and I'm your host. Today is episode 43 and I'm going to speak to you in the midst of chaos. As we're living today, we see on the news there's chaos everywhere. And you're wondering what is really going on in our world today? And how do you function in a world in chaos? The number one thing is lead yourself. You must understand who you are. You have to understand your emotions, your strengths, and how you react to the world today that we are living in. We don't have to become part of the chaos. You don't. You can have a positive environment regardless what's going on, and that's what it means to lead your life. You do not have to be a chameleon, that whatever happens in the world, you have to become part of it. And that's why I'm speaking to you on how to deal with chaos and how to balance your life, because your well-being is everything. Your psyche, how you feel on the inside, your spiritual life, because we cannot react to what is happening in this dark world. It's going to be a dark world, but however, you must be the one that's going to shine the light. You have to be the one that brings positivity in your family. You'll be the one that be the thought leader of something to uplift the world. But the number one thing we need in our world, in the midst of chaos, is great leadership. And if you are that leader in the world listening to this podcast, I want you to start speaking positive affirmations to the people that you know, your family, your friends. If you're going to school, speak positivity. Let's not be part of this chaos, the chaotic world that we're living in. Because our children need us. They are the future. They are seeing the things that adults are doing. They see the negativity in the news. And if you're having these conversations about what is happening in the world, your children see that too. That's why it's called to be a leader. You need to be that leader in your own life, because our children are looking up to us. It could be from young to teenager, and then also those who are becoming adults, because they are the future of the world. Even though we see the things that are happening in our world today, in the midst of this chaotic world, we must understand that whatever is going on in our world, we should not allow it to affect us. You know who you are. You know your strengths. You know what makes people happy. And what we cannot do is allow this dark world to take our happiness and our joy. Allow chaos to be chaos, but however, be the change in the world. Be that person of positivity to uplift mankind, regardless where they are, where they're from. We must come together as humanity and say enough is enough. Because in this world today, we have a choice. And today, when you look at the news, they talk about negativity 24/7. However, you have a choice. And the choice is to listen to the chaos and become of it, or to be that person of positivity to uplift humanity. You have a choice. You do not have to conform. You don't have to act like the Joneses. Be yourself. Be the leader that you're supposed to be, to lead others, to uplift, because some people are not strong enough. They're not strong enough to be the leader. And that's where you come in the midst of chaos, to help others be free of this dark world. This world that we're living in, and I'm pretty sure you can feel it from the time we rung in the new year, from January 1st, 2024, and I'm pretty sure you all had resolutions, you all had positivity, and you did not know between January and July 17th, 2024, that it was going to be this much chaos and this much darkness. However, we know it's going to happen. We know that things can take a turn, but you have a choice in the midst of chaos. No one can make you do bad things. No one can make you do good things. But my thing is, you have a choice. Do you want to do bad or do you want to do good? That is the way life is, people. You can't blame nobody for your choices. If you chose to be bad, that's your choice. Don't blame nobody else. If you chose to bring impact to humanity, that was your choice. But the choice is to lean into positivity, living, leading your life, have a great spiritual balance, have well-being, have a great lifestyle. Yes, it exists, but it's your choice to make it happen. And the reason for that is because our media will tell you that chaos is here, but they won't tell you to be positive. They will say, look at the news and look at this negativity all day long. You fight with your family and your friends over the stuff that you see on the news, and you don't have to do it. Life is a choice amongst chaos. It's what you do about it, and it's how you react to it. Remember in my couple episodes back when I talk about mindfulness. Mindfulness is how you look at the problem for what it is, and you make a choice if you should respond to it or not. That's life, people. And anytime there's chaos in our world, remember, you have a choice to be a part of it or not be a part of it. So your homework today is that you have to make a choice in this life. Are you going to make a choice to be on the dark side? Or are you going to make a choice to be on the bright side? To uplift humanity? To have a great lifestyle and positive attitude? Because regardless what's happening in this world, you have to make a choice amongst chaos. I want to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And thank you for joining Valerie's Real Talk podcast. And I look forward to seeing you next week for episode 44.